I had to come back. Because at the end of the day, you sitting around talking, you know what I'm saying, talking about stuff ain't nobody even really talking about. Seriously. And it's raining today. Anyway, so I don't know what happened. I lost the signal, whatever. You can't. You thinking about when people were riding on top of the subway was different. It never changed. Right now, they're adding stuff. They're hanging pipes. They're turning the level up. They're making the tracks higher, lower. You don't know what the hell they're doing. You don't work for the MTA. You don't work for the subway. Just don't even think about it. Because there's certain parts of the subway you wouldn't even know. You might walk into a door, and you don't, and it has a sign. It says whatever the hell it says. But it says that you're not supposed to go in there. You go in there and you fall 10 feet or maybe 300 feet deep. You might fall. Well, there's 30 feet deep holes in the subway system. And if you open up the wrong door, you'll fall into a hole. They covered up a lot of the entrances because there was previously other buildings there and stuff like that. So there are gaps and there are holes in the system. And then on top of that, like I said, if you don't work for the MTA, stay off the tracks, because if you go on the tracks and they turn the level up, no thank you, they turn the level up and down, they might make the tracks higher. They might make the train move faster. So you on top and it's popping a turn. But the speed is higher than it was last week. You don't know who's driving, how fast they going. And I'm talking about this because in New York City, it's becoming a serious problem. And I don't think they're talking about it in schools enough. They got to talk about it in the school. They got to show the videos. They got to show them what could happen. Okay? Because man, it's crazy out here. It's bad enough. It's already bad enough already in the train system. Maybe they shouldn't even be on a train. Maybe they should be on a school bus until college. I don't know. Because it's just wild. You can't even ride the subway anyway. It's dangerous. Y'all see the videos? Everybody's getting hurt. You know, people got all types of weapons and machetes and all types of stuff on the subway system. Beating up old people. I'm hearing all about this type, and think about it. Because of the internet, people are growing up with no remorse. They have no respect, no remorse. Live leak is a joke. Nothing. They feel nothing. It has, and I'm sure if you grew up, if you're a little older, in your 30s, 40s, you probably have a little understanding, a little compassion. You might, you at the turning point. You know what I'm saying? With the first email, you know what I'm saying? Yahoo and all of that. You still was going outside. Do you not see these kids don't go outside? They do not go outside. I'm telling you. So what do you think is going to happen? Something happened. They growing up with no compassion. They don't even play. You see kids playing? They grown. They don't want to play. Little professionals with no compassion, no empathy. And because a lot of you parents are sitting back letting your kids get on a computer and you're not checking in on what they're doing at all. You're not checking in what they're doing. You're not paying attention to anything going on in your household. You on TikTok too. Y'all got two separate accounts. You on your device, they on their device. And you growing. This person is in your house. This is what you growing. And then people come outside and that's what they do. They don't have no respect, no empathy, no remorse. They have little contests on beating people up. They have contests, on being the most disgusting person. No value. And remember, when people don't value their life, then it's going to be high rates of STDs out there, and life expectancy changes. Now we make jokes or whatever, right? And I love rap music. The crazy, I love rap music, but we need to make sure we understand what's a joke and what's not a joke. All right? Because Sexy Red, that's like a joke. It's just a joke. We're just laughing. Like it's comedy at the end of the day. It's not supposed to be like a reality. You know what I'm saying? Even with all those other rappers, you know what I'm saying? Talking about like they in the mafia. It's just supposed to be like an imagination. Ain't nobody really trying to live like that every single day. But this is what the kids out here doing, running around thinking that they got a whole bunch of ops. Everybody's an op. Everybody's in GTA. Everybody's in Halo. You can't respawn. You cannot respawn in real life. So that's what I'm saying. And then they got that game, Subway Surfer, right? They got that game out there. It still exists, right? Why? Why does it exist? I want to know. I really want to know. Why is it still about? Where I come from, Subway Surfing is being able to stand on the train, inside the train, and not have to hold on to no pole, not have to hold on to no handle, like a surfboard. Like a surfboard. You could ride the train without having to hold anything. So one day when it's crowded, you just look super cool just standing there like you're. Man, it's raining out there. Still just trying to recalibrate, man. Trying to recalibrate. Trying to relax. Got a lot going on, right? I do. Anyway, I try not to watch those videos. And it says see the video. I don't want to see it. I don't even want to share it. But it just doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. So that's why I'm just had to come on live and tell people gotta take it easy. New York City is crazy. And people crazy. Like people come in here, they're not even from here, and they immediately trying to act aggressive because they think New Yorkers are aggressive. We're not aggressive like that. Like that. Okay? Nobody wants to go to jail. Nobody wants to be getting pushed. Stop. No, stop. No. Nobody wants to get, sorry about that, guys. But nobody wants to get pushed in there or anything. I'm going to come back.